What is your sexual fantasy that will remain a fantasy? Having a penis for a day. I would just stick it into so many things. When I was younger, 48/M, a lot of partners used to scratch my back so hard it would draw blood. The shower the next day always stung in a very satisfying way. My wife won't do that no matter how elated she gets. She says she refuses to hurt me. However, these days, I'm an old dad. My fantasy is for the kids to earn 6, to go to bed early enough so that my wife and I aren't too tired. That would be awesome. I once had a dream where I made love with the physical embodiment of the ocean. She wrapped me in her waves and covered me with her foam, totally beyond my understanding. I would have happily drowned in her, but she pushed me back to shore by the end and left me stones of 5 colors. Also, she spoke Spanish, or some dream version of it. I never came so hard in all my life, like my legs were full of batteries. By far the most intense dream I've ever had, and it'll never happen again. Finding my wife's comment on here. Being hugged by a humanoid with wings. Are we talking angel hugs or Mothman hugs? Either or, as long as Mothman is capable of consent and has bathed recently. Mainly would just love a full body hug. Having fun in space. Like 0G fun. Once they get that hotel in orbit, I bet that will be very popular. Being taken against a wall of an upscale performing arts center by my so who's wearing a tux while I wear a fancy dress. Or being teased and felt up in the back of an Uber or limo in the same garb following such an event. And of course an all-night fuckfest that leaves our bedroom looking as if a windstorm blew through it and our bodies completely sore and worn out. Naturally, a to B to C would be great. Or B to C. Ick now. I'd never thought about this situation, but after reading this, same. Threesomes. I was given the opportunity to be in one recently, but the thought of it just seemed weird. My ex and her so were also the ones offering, so that may have been an attributing factor. I want to be taken unaware out of my daily life and dropped off unprepared in the wilderness and hunted down, but instead of dying, when I'm caught it ends in rough animalistic fun. I want to be completely dominated. My husband is an absolute love and such a gentle teddy bear. He just doesn't have it in him. Same. My husband tries. We have talked extensively about this, but it's just not natural for him, so it's awkward and neither of us can take it seriously. Public stuff. Vibrating underwear. A quickie in a back room. I would love to, but strangers don't consent to my kink, and I would never want to put some random person in a situation like that. Having fun with the female version of myself from an alternate reality. Damn, knowing me, I wouldn't be my type, and I would turn me down hard. We both have standards that we know neither of us meet. Pinned against a wall and called a good boy. I'm 6 feet 2 inches. Hahaha, you will find the right person, I promise. Partner of 6 feet 0 good boy speaking. Female boss calls me into her office, tears off my clothes with her bare hands, ties me to her desk, and has her way with me. You don't get fucked over by your employer already? Double teamed up by twins. Danny DeVito and Begani? Private island. Fun on the beach. Since it's a fantasy, the sand is this magical material that looks the same and feels cool and soft, but does not stick to your body. Not a grain of sand in any crevices to stick to any of your parts. It doesn't matter if you're wet from the ocean, sweaty, etc. No sand anywhere. Just the sun, crashing ocean waves, and my magic sand. And my hair looks awesome, damp and wind blown, not like the tangled, unbrushed mop that it usually looks like when it's wet and windy. Being tied up by a woman and used as a boy toy. Last time I let a woman attempt to tie me up, she tickled me, killed the mood instantly, and I ended up hurting myself and breaking part of the bed. Vampires. OMG, this is the one. They're scary and hot and seductive in the biting. I like that they live forever, and the tortured soul trope, and the castle. But yeah, mostly the biting and sexiness. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and to have a great day.